Today, I want to share a monthly money management method you can start using at home without apps, without complicated formulas, and without becoming a finance expert. It's a simple, realistic system, and it's especially helpful if you want to start 2026 on the right foot. And let me be clear from the beginning, this method isn't magic, but it works, even if right now it feels like your money is never enough. If every month you get paid, cover the basics, and then wonder, where did it all go? Stay with me until the end. This can genuinely help change that. You may have heard of it as the 50-30-20 rule, but I'm not going to give you the polished textbook version. I want to share the practical version, the one that fits real life. The idea is simple. Before you spend your money, you divide your monthly income into 3 clear groups, each with a purpose. 50% for what you need, 30% for enjoying life, 20% for your future. And no, you don't have to do this perfectly for it to work. Let's take it step by step. First, the 50%, what you need to live. This includes everything you truly can't avoid paying: rent or mortgage, basic groceries, utilities, transportation, internet, your phone, and important debts. This part isn't flexible. It's what keeps your life running. One common mistake is being a little too generous with ourselves. Necessary food isn't ordering takeout all the time. Necessary spending isn't replacing things that still work. Here's a simple way to check yourself. If you lost income tomorrow, would you still pay for this? If the answer is yes, it belongs in the 50%. Next comes the 30%, lifestyle and enjoyment. This is where many people are surprised because this method doesn't ask you to stop enjoying your life. This part covers what brings you joy: going out, video games, streaming services, small treats, hobbies, trips, subscriptions, the things that make life lighter. This money is meant to be spent without guilt. And here's something important I've learned over time. When you know that money is already set aside for enjoyment, spending it doesn't weigh on you anymore. You don't second-guess yourself. You don't feel bad. You know it's part of the plan. That's why the system works long-term, especially in 2026, when financial stress is part of everyday life. Now let's talk about the most important part: the percentage for your future. This is the part that slowly changes your life. It includes savings, an emergency fund, investments, or paying off debt faster. And I want you to hear this carefully. If your monthly budget is very tight, and right now you can't realistically split your money into these exact 3 groups, don't walk away from the method. Even if it's just a small amount, save something. Do you smoke? What if instead of buying 4 packs, you bought 2 and saved the difference? Is there something you could reduce just a little? That small change can become savings. If you're in a situation like that, this method can still work very well. Just make sure you're setting aside some percentage, even a small one. That money you save isn't meaningless. It's the seed that will help your money grow. It doesn't matter if today it's 5%, 10%, or less. What matters is building the habit. And this idea isn't new. People have understood it for centuries. The philosopher Seneca once said that it's not the person who has little who is poor, but the one who wants more. What he was really talking about was control. Money problems are often less about how much you earn and more about how well you manage what you already have. Benjamin Franklin put it another way when he said that a penny saved is a penny earned. It may sound old-fashioned, but the lesson still holds. Saving money isn't about punishment or deprivation. It's about respecting your future time and effort. Every dollar you save today is one less problem you have to solve tomorrow. There's also a quiet truth most people don't talk about enough. Money saved gives you options. Options to breathe, options to say no, options to make better decisions when life doesn't go as planned. That's why even small savings matter. When you save a little consistently, you're not just storing money,
you're building confidence. You're telling yourself month after month, I can take care of this. And that changes how you think, how you spend, and how you face the future. Aristotle believed that virtue lives in balance, not in excess and not in deprivation, and that idea fits perfectly here. This method isn't about spending everything, and it isn't about denying yourself everything. It's about balance, calm, intentional choices. Now let me show you why this is easier than it sounds. How to apply it without effort. You don't need apps, you don't need to change banks. You do this once a month. When your income comes in, you decide how much goes into each group. You can do it in your head or with separate accounts if that helps. From that point on, you only make decisions within the right group. If something doesn't fit into the enjoyment money, you don't buy it that month. Not because it's wrong, but because it's not the right time. That alone removes a lot of mental exhaustion. Another reason this works well is that it adapts to changing income. If you earn more one month, the groups grow. If you earn less, they shrink. You don't have to rebuild your system every time something changes. Now, let's be honest with each other. You may not be able to follow the 50-30-20 split perfectly right now, and that's okay. You might be closer to 60-30-10 or even 70-20-10. The method still works. What matters is thinking in groups, not tracking every single expense. After a few months, something interesting happens. You start seeing patterns. You notice where your money really goes. You recognize which expenses don't give you much in return. And you adjust naturally, without guilt, with clarity. This system works because it's simple, and simple systems last. In a world where money feels complicated and overwhelming, this gives you something important back: peace of mind. If you want to start 2026 with a healthier relationship with your money, this is a very good place to begin. It won't make you rich overnight, but it will give you something more valuable: the feeling that your money is no longer slipping through your fingers. If this video is helping you, take a moment to like it and subscribe. And tell me in the comments, what small percentage do you think you could start saving this month? Do it imperfectly, but do it. Your future self will be grateful.
Your financial results are not accidental. They are the consequence of how you think. In the next video, we break down why mindset comes before money and how changing your thinking can change your economic reality.